Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for the full moon, March 18th, 19th, and 20th, also our transition into Aries season. Now, you know that I'm going to be using my decks. I'm using my Radley Valentine deck, my Angel Tarot cards for the main reading. I'm thinking that I'm going to pull one from my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. That will be for the main readings for your astrological sign, and that could be rising, ascending, moon, Venus, Mars, Mercury, whatever it is from your natal charts. Now, I will use my Emily Anderson crystal deck. I will pull one from that too. This is the introduction, the overall that will be on all of the videos. So I do put in the timestamp below in the description so you can bypass. I'd like you to watch this at least once. Now, I am going to use for the introduction and the overview for what's going on in the world. I will use my Weight Rider tarot cards. And also I'm going to pull one, maybe one, of my Osha Zen tarot cards, which I look at these as more of advice cards, kind of how are we going to handle things or what should we be aware of. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Please, I hope you like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. You do help my channel to keep going, and I really appreciate that so much. Now, let's see. Oh, I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job, just like I said, open myself and let the message come through. I don't have to understand it in order to deliver it. Well, sometimes I try, and that's usually what gets me into a little bit of trouble. And let's see, I have updated some of my software, so I don't know if the lip syncing part is fixed. I know some people have a hard time with hearing my videos, and then when I said that, all of you came back and said that you did not all of you, many of you did. So let's see what we've got going here. This is more universal energy, and it's always a surprise. Here, oh, a couple of things too. I did want to tell you, full moon in Virgo, 3:17 a.m. This is Eastern Standard Time. Virgo, full moon is the time when you release, relinquish, request. Very strong energy, very much putting it out into the universe. Virgo is our earth energy, so very, very grounding energy, but very sensitive also and very spiritual too. So it is a good time to do exactly, what I say is, I pray, meditate, and infuse with Reiki energy. Now, the next date is the 19th. The 19th, Venus, and I'm going to look at I don't have the time right offhand. Venus is going to be squaring with Uranus, and that's the 19th at 7:16 a.m., again, Eastern Standard Time. So Venus's relationship, love, everything that's good, but Venus can be a little bit, Venus can be a little bit manipulative, can be a little bit strong-willed. Uranus, expect the unexpected. So there could be some tensions, there could be some breakout energies. Venus is kind of transitioned on, or is, facing Uranus alone. Mars is going to be doing that on the 22nd, where Mars will be squared with Uranus itself. It's kind of like, Venus is getting out there, dealing with the hassles, dealing with the problems. And then 3 days later, Mars comes along and really kind of does a lot of cleanup energy. So Mars and Aries are, they're pretty much the same. So just know that when we go into Aries energy, Aries season, that this is when Mars can have that stronger push forward energy. All right, so we go into Aries season. So Venus, March 19th. Aries and the equinox. The equinox, whether you're in the northern hemisphere, it would be the spring equinox. In the southern, it would be the fall or autumn equinox. It is a time when light and day, equal itself out. And it's also a time when the veil between this world and that next is at the thinnest. So interesting stuff. Aries, Sun enters Aries at 11:34 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right with the equinox. Then we get, like I told you about March 22nd. So we have some really strong stuff going on. Yes, we have been living in a very strong energy field going on. There are solar storms going on also. So just be aware that things are ramping up more and more and more. And we are all feeling it. We are having the headaches. We are having the indigestion. We're having the sleepless nights. A lot of that goes along with that full moon. So just kind of bear with it and know that you're not necessarily losing it, even if we feel like we are. The other thing too with the full moon, it is like I said, it's a time to release, relinquish, request. A lot of people do it three to the day of, and three to three after. Where they just put everything out there. And being that this is Virgo, again, say it, but with my earth signs in itself, write it down, make it real, take, where you can actually look at it, touch it, and then put it out there. Okay, so release, relinquish, request on the 18th. You can start from now and keep going from 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, let's see what 3 cards I pulled out for this time period, for this week. First card is King of Swords. Now, swords, air energy, Aquarius. Yeah, also it's Aquarius, it's Libra, it's Virgo energy. We have Mars and Venus that are in Aquarius right now. So it is thinking things through. It is making plans. The King itself has a double layer. All the court cards have underlying energies, and then it has a stronger, it has the overlapping energy too. So swords, King of Swords is swords underlying, swords overlapping here. So it's very much air. Think things through. Be very objective this weekend. We may want to just act on our emotions, but this is telling us that this is a time for us to be very objective, very strategic in what we're doing. Or else there is a stronger strategy going on that we are not necessarily aware of. And, like I said, Venus and Uranus, there is that struggle, that little bit of that clash. Our emotion with that full moon, our emotions are going to be on the higher side, or the universe is, the world, however you want to look at it. Try to ground yourself. Try to see what the reality is. Now the sword at 2, I am getting the sword as cutting away a lot of, again, Saturn in Aquarius. I bring that up so many times. This is also one of those times where we will see reality versus illusion. Okay, next card is, here we go. This is reversed. Now we have the 8 of Cups. Cups energy is our water energy. It is our Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy, fluid, very emotional. 8 is the unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. There is a turning away. There is a turning away from something very emotional, something that we've been, maybe that we've been living with, maybe we've been wanting. The Cups, like I said, emotional. There's a connection there. This person is turning away, walking away, and to me, there is a choice. This is a choice. Now we have the moon here. This is, let's see, this would be the waxing moon, I think, to the full moon. This is that full moon energy, so maybe around that, I think that if it's on the other side, it's the waning moon, but this is that moon energy, so something maybe around that 18th, that 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th energy, something that we have to turn away from, something we have to make a change from, something that we actually make a decision that it's just not suiting us anymore. Next card is, and this one is reversed. And again, reverse cards to me mean stronger energy. You know what I think about this one. This is a 5. 5 has change. Change positive, it could be negative. Either way, change is not always comfortable, even if it's a wonderful change for us. This one is this is again that air energy. It is, it is air energy, and this has that Aquarius. But this is the one that I'm always calling sneaky snake. The one that really is, leaving some decisions behind. I'm getting the 2 swords on the floor. There's 2 swords on the ground, I should say. There's 2 people looking into that, looking into the clouds, looking into the, the storm that could be coming upon them. They're looking into that, but there's some decisions for them to make. I'm getting kind of with the 2s because 2s have decision-making energy, could be partnering. And then I have this Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords, you know that one. Three of Swords is let go, release, move on, stop stop holding on. However, with this, changes. And you know, this guy to me is always the sneaky snake. This is the one that will take what you need right when you need it. And you don't even know, you might not even be aware that this person has taken this, or this energy has taken this away. This is to watch out for the sneaky snake among us, okay? So interesting with this, be wise. The King of Swords is considered the oldest of the tarot cards, the oldest of the figures, the wisest of the wise. Sometimes many times the King of Swords does not necessarily have the compassion or the feeling. It's just basically, this is what needs to be done. Again, this is the emotional walking away, and this is watch out for sneaky snake. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So it's an interesting weekend, huh? But remember, and I tell you all of this, so we'll just get this out now. Regardless of what's going on in the universe, we always need to know that we still have to live our life with our choices. So this is, and that's what the individual readings will talk about. This can all be going on around us, but we need to focus on what we need to focus. We need to be without fear. I'm not saying that we're not without caution, but we need to be without fear, and we need to let our light shine brightly, because we are light workers. We were brought to this earth for this moment, okay? So let's see what we have here with my Osha Zen Tarot. What words of advice? I kind of feel like the last time I did this, I did 3 cards. Let's do those 3 cards again. I think these 2 are reversed. We will figure that one out. First card is aloneness. Now we have a 9. 9 has, you've got everything wrapped up. Everything. You've got everything you need. Aloneness. This has that hermit energy. Hermit in the, which is also a 9. Spiritual awareness. This is sometimes we feel like we feel very much alone in our journey, but we need to go towards that light. We need to, in the metaphysical way, and we need to connect with our higher power during whatever is happening. That's kind of that's really a good message, a good suggestion, a good, when you're feeling alone, when you're feeling like things you don't have an understanding, you meditate, pray, do all the things you do to get connected with your higher power. Okay, this one is reversed. Here we go. Outsider. So we've got aloneness and outsider. We have that 5 energy, and I believe this has the, I don't know if this is the earth energy. I think this might be earth energy in itself. Earth energy is our Capricorn, our Virgo, and our Taurus energy. It is money, job, career. It is also home. This, so between the 2 of this does not necessarily plant a very happy picture per se. But the thing is, with this little one, and you have to really look close to this card, you really have to look, is that this little one may feel like they're outside, they're alone, they're not necessarily connecting with, they're looking in and seeing maybe something really good. The thing is that the lock is not locked. The chain can be unraveled. So this is kind of a, I don't know, maybe this is a good time for us to just kind of step back again and just connect. But this aloneness, let's see what this one has now. Isolation. All right, so now we have that 3 energy again, and it's funny because these 3 swords kind of get me with that too. So I don't know what you want to say about it, but the advice cards from Osha Zen Tarot, they're not necessarily these peppy cards. And again, this is not necessarily your astrological energy either, but in the world there's going to be a lot of aloneness. There's going to be a lot of feeling distant. There's just kind of, going back here, we might need to step back. We need to step back from the emotional trauma, from the emotions that are going on with this full moon energy anyway. Walk away. It might be a good time to walk away. Okay, wow, okay, the only energy I did not talk about, because I talked about cups, water. Oops, I'm sorry about that. Cups, water. We talked about air, and we talked about earth energy. We did not talk about fire energy. That is our rods or wands. And that is our Aries, which we are about to go into. Leo, Sagittarius, passionate, burning, determined. So I've now gotten that out of the way. We will look at our numbers. Our numbers here, we have a 8, 5, 9, 5, and a 3. So, look them up, see if that has a message for anybody here. There is, again, be wise, be objective. There is things going on, as there always is. And as I always say, we get through this. We get through this, and we get through this together. And as we stay shining, we make the light brighter. Okay? Okay. Again, please, if you can go down there, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. I'd really appreciate it. Now let's see what we have for our individual signs. Bye-bye. Hello, my Pisces, and we come to the end of your birthday season. I hope it was a wonderful season, and just know we start our new year with Aries, and your Jupiter is going to be bouncing back and forth between your sign and Aries, so it's still all good. You're going to be the dreamer. You're going to make the plans. Aries is going to help to implement, and then it comes back and forth, and this will be happening for this, for the 2022 year. Now, a little bit concerned about my introduction. I'm kind of feeling like it's a good time, possibly for you, my Pisces, to just kind of step back a little bit, step back out of the drama. You may want to jump in, but it's probably good if you step back from it. Okay, let's see what we have. You want to come out? Sure, we'll let you come out too. See what we have for my birthday Pisces as we wrap up your season. Alrighty, here we go. I like to have that so you can see it. There we go. All right, first card, let's flip it. 10 of water. Well, this is happy home. This is happy home, happy life. 10's transition. Now, it could be also that you're having this emotional transition into an acceptance of the family, acceptance of your situation. Now, 10's again, transition, 1, new beginning, 0, God source energy. Water is your energy, Cancer and Scorpio. I am, fluid, emotional, spiritual. I am feeling a very strong transition. I feel like there's a coming together with your family or the people that you consider your family. It could be your soul family. It could be it could be the people that have bonded with you. I feel like there's a coming together, working together, just being together with the soul family. It could be your soul. I don't go down the romantic energies so much because how much things do transition with us, but this could be meeting your soul mate. It could be meeting that twin flame. It's, again, I feel like it's the soul family, and it could be your biological family coming together and you connecting with them. And it's a good energy. It's a good, strong, it's really, I just feel kind of like cords that just keep, binding together and just holding together. All right. A contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. Your next card is the Queen of Air. Now remember, we had the King of Air, the King of Swords in the introduction. So there is a lot of objectivity here. There is a lot of step back. However, the Queen of Air's underlying energy is water. Water is your energy again. So there is this deeply committed and deeply caring energy that wants to make things right for the people around. Now, the Queen of Air, though, says, yes, this is what I want, but I need to step back so that it can be done properly, so that there will be longer term results with this also. I kind of feel like whatever is happening, there's planning, there's pulling together, but it's also so that it will be longer term. This is really, to me, building a foundational, emotional foundation for whatever this soul family is all about. Okay, independent, experienced, realistic, witty. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you. seeing the humor in a situation. So keep laughing, okay? Keep laughing, my Pisces. Next card is the Magician. You have the ability to make whatever it is you need to make happen. So we have a 101 or a 11. The Magician is Archangel Raziel. Raziel has this such, I mean, all the archangels do, but Raziel is known to be able to connect on a level that just happens to make things happen. Okay, so what is it? We got that full moon right there. It is in your season. It's Virgo, so it can make things very real. And this is what this is all about with the Magician. You've got that 101 energy, which is extremely, extremely strong. You need to remember not to necessarily go all in emotionally. You have to keep a little of your objectivity. You need to make sure that you're just not, just following your heart without using a little bit of your brain with this. Now, the Magician, though, says you can make things happen. You have the ability. I always say to you, my Pisces, you do have the ability. Remember the, no buts. Get the butts out. And if you don't follow me, basically it's like Pisces are known to say, oh, we're going to have a wonderful weekend, but it might rain. No buts. Get the butts out. You have the ability to speak things into action, into the reality. You are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So remember, you're transitioning. You've got the full moon. You're transitioning to Aries. You still have that spring equinox or the fall equinox. The veil is thin. Put it out there. Put out your energies. Put out your wants. Put out what it is. Again, I keep getting a strengthening of the soul family. And, whoever that is, family relationships can be your work. It can be intimate. It can be just, the biological family. But I feel like this has a really strong connection between your family, your soul family. I keep getting soul family, soul family. Yes, we got it. Okay, let's see what John Holland has, our oracle cards. I do like these cards, except they do not have tens or court cards. And that's why they're not traditional tarot. Let's see. Celebration. Now, this is a water energy again. This is a 3. So we have a 101. We have a 3 energy. This is rejoice and celebration. Again, I feel there's a strong connection with the soul family, whoever that is. And it might be more than one, or it might be one. But celebration in itself. This would be the 3 of Cups energy. If we translated that to the tarot. This is just basically just enjoy your life, enjoy what you've created, enjoy your weekend in itself. Okay, not saying that, again, when I do my introduction, that's what's going on over the world. This is what's going on for you. These are the energies for you. So celebrate, create, have something, have just have a celebration of love. Okay. All right. Now let's see what we've got here. What crystal or energy for my Pisces we might have here. We're going to clear those out. Here we are. Oops, there we go. Nothing came up reversed, did it, for you? That one didn't either. Here we go. Lapis Lazuli. I feel like Lapis Lazuli is kind of like an exotic food. And it's like, okay, you didn't need to know that, did you? Prophetic dreams, releasing anger, serenity, and grace. And I think that, you do have the ability to dream, my Pisces, quite big. Write them down if you can remember. The releasing anger to open up the love that comes with the soul family. Okay? So there's stuff happening for you that's really positive. You are shining bright. You are shining, you are shining your light out there. I do feel like the Lapis Lazuli is talking about letting go the anger so that you can enjoy the love and the laughter. So my Pisces, again, take that moment, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Most importantly, though, my Pisces, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.